I want to talk a little bit about what we call trines. Trines, T-R-I-N-E-S. As you might expect, it means threes. And in the tradition of the Meadow way, we have observed that the important things in the universe almost invariably come in threes. It's like, why would you try to sit on a stool that had two legs? It wouldn't work. Or four legs would wobble. So what makes the best stool? A stool with three legs. Well, a lot of things throughout the world, throughout life, and throughout the universe come in sets of threes. So we have in our tradition what we call trines. Now, one thing I want to talk about today is one of the most important trines, I think, and that's the trine of stewardship. We're talking nature. And in our tradition, in our belief, there's an integral connection between nature and Jesus. Now, this is not something you typically think about as a Christian. You say, well, now, what did Jesus ever have to do with nature? Well, actually, he had a lot to do with nature. When you think about it, Jesus was a part of nature. He was a small-town guy. He grew up on the banks of the Galilee, and his experience in life had to do with these birds and things like that you hear in the background here. His parables and his stories he told were almost invariably geared to country folk and rural people, to farmers. Think about it. Sowing seeds and that sort of thing. That's pastoral in nature, where we get the word pasture. So, nature, which of course is the body of works of God that we're able to see, is very well connected to Jesus. As we go along our adventures, along our journey with NIM, the Meadow way, being a lover of nature and a student of biology is a big part of it. It goes hand in hand with our Jesus-inspired approach to living. We do all we can to learn what we can about the plant life and the animal species, and we spend as much time as we can amongst them. And that automatically puts you and I and all of us right in the middle of God's work. And that's the way it ought to be. That's nature. It's an integral part of the trine of stewardship. Now, we don't worship nature. Don't get me wrong. We're not pagans. We're not New Agers who worship nature. But we are co-travelers with those tribal religions that revere nature and consider themselves to be a part of it. So we are a part of nature. We're not above it. And it's our role, as per God, and as per God's messenger Jesus, to be the caretakers of nature, to be the stewards of all that's around us. And that's why we have the trine of stewardship of nature. There are three parts of nature that we are asked to take care of. It's the trine of nature. Three parts of nature: peace, beauty, and life. Those are the three things that make up positive nature. Anything that is negative is an aberration, or an accident that happened. Positive nature is made up of those three things. That's the trine of nature: peace, beauty, and life. So, as we go through our adventures along our road to truth, we'll keep that in mind. God bless you. We'll see you next time.